why fast food jobs suck. Let's
One
get
day
it.
I was playing a game of chess with a Vietnam veteran who so
Right.
happened to work at McDonald's. He told me that working at
Damn.
McDonald's
What? Damn, that's crazy. My dad was in Vietnam. Oh, my dad, sorry. My grandfather was in Vietnam.
for only 2 months was more painful and traumatic than the entire Vietnam War. Now I want you to sit back and really let that soak in. A man that's had bombs explode by him, flashbangs thrown at him, seeing many of his buddies that he went into war with die right in front of him, had more of a traumatic experience working inside of a fast food restaurant. That just goes to show the amount of horror these poor souls deal with when they clock into these horrible places. But never fear, because your boy KSD Dre truly understands. I worked more fast food jobs than the human brain can even think of. And I can tell you from my personal experience is hell. There's been times where
I want to know, what's the worst part about working in fast food? Is it the hours? Is it the customers? Like, I hear of course the customers are crazy. You see the Karen videos, but what about the good customers, that have a heart or something like that? Like, or is it just another day? Is it the management? I've never worked fast food in my life. Hell, I never had a normal job in my life. So let me know, how bad is it? Hopefully KSD tells me.
I've seen full-out brawls between customers because someone supposedly skipped the line and was too hungry to wait in line like everyone else. Yeah, that is some truly entitled shit. I probably had to throw a haymaker at that guy as well. But when you're an employee of a fast food restaurant establishment, you get to see fully grown adults act more childish than children themselves because their burger was too skinny or their fries weren't pretty enough. Like, some customers really complain about the most dumbest shit possible. Like, you can whip up a fresh large Coke for one of these customers, and there can be one less of a bubble that they normally get when they order from this restaurant, and they'll say to you,
"Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. This is a regular Coke. It's flat. It's a flat Coke."
And to make it worse, on top of that, you will already be in the midst of taking someone else's order, and they'll come try to mess it all up and confuse not only you but the customer as well, because you lose your train of thought because they just interrupt you. But the funny part is when they try to call for the manager so they can complain and try to get you fired, but they don't even know that the manager gives less than a fuck that I do. Like, they think these managers are so high and mighty and professional, but little do they know that the managers be some of the biggest menaces up in that restaurant. I'm talking burger patties smacking the ground loud as shit. They're doing a quick
Wait, hold on, wait, what?
just up in that restaurant. I'm talking burger patties smacking the ground loud as shit. They're doing a quick sweep, scanning the area where the customers normally look to make sure no one's seen that patty just smack the ground like how it did. After they do a good search and make sure that none of the customers seen what just happened, they proceed to throw that bad boy back on the grill.
I mean, what do you expect, man? I mean, honestly, like, I don't want to hear that, but it's probably true what goes on. I mean, it's a fast food restaurant. You think they really care? Like, you're not gonna notice if it hit the ground for a second. Throw it back on the grill. It's all good. Like, oh man, you don't want. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta hear about these fast food horror stories, man. Because it's like, what can you do? Like, do I care that much to go back and get some more frozen patties for you? Like, no. Like, hell no.
Ding a ding a ding a ding. Order's ready. Now you're walking back to your form of transportation, filled up with all the goody giddy happy emotions, punishing a hamburger that you don't even know that the patty had a nice fun skydiving experience from the top of the stove to the bottom of the ground.
Oh my God. And at the same time, it might not even just be fast food. It could be like a normal 5-star restaurant. Somebody drops some lettuce on the ground, like, all right, pick it up, wash it real quick, throw it on there, like, crazy. Look, if you want your food to be safe, grow your own food, basically.
So to the customers that always call for the manager, they don't care about you. All they care about is making sure they have enough inventory and that their boots are shiny. But the biggest pain that I used to deal with when I worked in these types of jobs was knowing that I had to go back to work later that day. If any of you experienced the pain of having a breakup, you would know that's a pretty painful experience. But when I tell you the amount of pain that you feel when you have only 2 hours left of chill time before you have to slave away for the next 7 hours of that day, it's a pretty hurtful and traumatic experience to go through. Like, you could be having one of the best days of your life, just everything going perfectly.
But you know you gotta go to work
that day.
And it's like, damn.
Then you remember you're booked on the schedule today to come in at 2:30. All that happy chakra that you had built up just goes down the drain instantly. Like, it's truly a grueling experience. Now, what I'm about to say right now goes for all the young bulls that work at restaurant jobs that still go to school. It's not technically embarrassing, but it always was
You see how you put a picture of jail for school? It's some real shit.
embarrassing as fuck to me. And that's when you're working at these jobs and a group of people that you know that go to your school come in through the doors. Back in my restaurant days, those used to be the worst times ever. When
Really? I mean, bro, you working at a restaurant, they ain't got no job. So, I mean, probably it's embarrassing, but like, it's high school or like college. Like, you need to work. Like, You don't get no money. What you gonna do? Like, so I mean, at that point, I mean, that's not even. Well, kids are stupid. They'll make fun of anything, right?
Whenever I would see a group of niggas come in a door that I wasn't really tight with that went to my school, I would always try to escape the scene as fast as possible. But it would almost, if not every time, fail every time I attempt to do so. I would try to make it seem like I need to go grab something from the back real quick, hoping that the manager wouldn't notice, because if the manager noticed that you're gone, she's going to make sure loud and clear everybody hears, "Hey, yo, young bull, come back to this checkout center. We got some customers." So whenever I would try to pull this move, I would have to make sure that the manager was nowhere around. But like I said, that shit never ever worked. But ever since an infant, I always consider myself a very high intelligent guy. So I would use my problem solving skills that was given to me from the Most High. When I would take people orders that was
Excuse me. Woo, excuse me. Oh, please say bless you in the comment section.
from my school, I would tend to have my head down so the hat would cover my eyes so they couldn't notice who was really taking their order. But the manager would continuously find a way to foil my plans. So whenever she would see me doing this method, she would hit me with the switcheroo. "Hey, yo, young bull, you remember the protocols to taking customers' orders, right? There needs to be firm eye contact with nice, happy, bright greeting smiles." Basically just ruining my whole plan. I didn't want them to see my face, duh. But I would give them the firm eye contact, and the first thing I would see is, "Hey, yo, that's young bull from the school. Get the cameras out." Before I can even fully comprehend of what's going on, there's already buku cameras with the flash on like shit and a whole bunch of, "Oh, young bull, young bull." But after all that terror, the worst of the worst for me was when I was getting my paychecks. Them days used to be the biggest letdowns for me ever.
Hear it's terrible because you see like, oh, I made all this money, I've been doing all these hours, and then you see taxes. Like, might as well not even put that on there because that just ruins the whole mood. Like, I see I'm supposed to make $3 grand, and then I see taxes take out. Now I'm getting 1.2. 1.2? How? Crazy.
I would work countless hours, put blood, sweat, and tears into my hours to try to get a big paycheck. For me to finally get the paycheck, and it only says 25.19 cents. I used to give my manager a look after she smilingly just gave me that dookie ass check, and I would look her in her eyes and ask her, "What am I gonna do with this check? I can't get anything with this." Man, good days, good days. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment down below how you felt about the video and what else you would like me to talk about. And it's your boy K.
That's sad, Dre. That's sad. I'll go ahead and hit you with a like. Let's see. You got any new videos coming out? We got some new videos. I ain't got none. All right. We'll see, man. We see. I'll subscribe. I'll be to 600. Damn, I missed out on 69. But all right. I'll be a subscriber. But I better see some fire content. It look like you upload once a week. All right. Keep it up. You're doing good, bro. Once a week, keep it up. You're almost there at 1,000. When you get 1,000, you start getting paid, and then you can talk about how YouTube checks suck. I'm right there with you. It's your boy, Miss. Comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.